Hey, what's up, guys? Coming on this week to talk about ROI. ROI is the return on investment. Parents, businesses, I think everybody wants to know what is my return on my investment. And we look at your kids, you look at student athletes, they're your investment. So we got a video coming out maybe this week, um, or maybe next week, talking about money, talking about the difference between the progress in our today's youth. How kids from certain communities are really progressing on other kids in other communities because of the skill development and investments they're making. And one of the things that the video is talking about is that the reason why the progress um, is it's such a distinction is because of investments in skill development. So we want to talk about those things and ways you can save money uh, to prevent those things from happening. So let's talk about travel season, right? And if you figure it's roughly about $1,500 to $3,000 per season. That includes registration fees, hotel costs, uniform costs, gas, what have you. Okay, so if a kid starts, we say spring basketball. We don't say travel basketball because we don't really travel in middle school. Um, so in spring basketball, you start in fourth grade and you play to 12th grade. Well, that's 9 seasons. Okay, so 3,000 times 9 is $27,000. Okay, 27 grand. And you got to think, in most of the tournaments you're playing in, they're really not sanctioned. And what I mean by that, they're not AAU sanctioned tournaments. Most of them is in probably USBA, teammate basketball, YBOA. Those are other tournaments that are great uh, ran tournaments. Great friends that run those tournaments. But the point I'm trying to make is when you're playing in these tournaments, the purpose of travel basketball is so you can get exposed. Okay, well, um, NCAA coaches in live period evaluation periods are April 21st through the 23rd, and April 28th through the 30th. So if you're not playing on those weekends in a NCAA AAU sanctioned tournament, nobody's watching you. Okay, that's the truth. So what you have to do is develop first. So you figure for those 9 years, you're going to get, especially playing on a good team, you're going to get 20 trophies, 20 plaques, 20 championships. But you're leaving empty-handed because you weren't, as a family, as a parent, as a student, um, you weren't developed athletically, you wasn't developed academically, and you wasn't developed socially. Think about how in our today's world, how you got all these youth sports parents are fighting at the games and arguing with the referees. It's because those parents are uninformed. They're spending their hard-earned money, and their expectations are out the roof because um, people, coaches, organizations are just not being honest. Let's just be honest, and let's say through this middle school period, we're just going to develop, and that's most important in traveling, spend a lot of money. And I would say that $27,000, if you're doing it the right way, break it in half. You know, 13,000 go into that into developing your kid. And I'm not saying we do that or you should come to Day Foundation. I'm just saying find someone in your area that works on development, and then invest into that instead of traveling all over the world, not getting what you really want to get out of it. And that's the main thing. That's the main purpose of spring basketball is for you to develop, not to travel all over the world and spend a lot of money. So we as the Day Foundation, what we do, we have like 4 different programs that kind of support student athletes. Our social competence program, you can register for that at dayfoundation.org. We also have a safety day program that's at the TD Arena, March 25th, sponsored by America's Best of Charleston in partnership with Charleston County Public Safety. So check that out. Later on that day, it'll be a Rick Barry underhanded free throw tournament. First prize to getting, check our website. I don't want to tell you the wrong things, but what I'm saying is that at the Day Foundation, we create those programs that help support the student athletes. We identify the problems and we come up with the solutions. All right. So check us out, daefoundation.org. All right. And lastly, again, I'm never knocking the game. I'm just trying to get you to understand it. All right. Peace.